Alright guys, I'm working my way through the beginner chess bot, character bots on chess.com, and we are in the 550 range, and the next one up is Milica from Serbia. I don't assume that's how it's pronounced. Let's start a random game and see what we've got. Okay, I've got the white pieces. I'm going to start with d4. Okay. Let's just play something random. Don't know what this is. The Queen's Pawn opening Chigorin variation. Oh well. You learn something new every day. So I'm going to try and stick to principles. This already is a break from the norm. So with the second move, e6 makes it harder to get the light square bishop out. I'm making sure that I've got my dark square bishop out before I maybe play the opposite move of e3. Now, whereas I've moved my knight into the centre, where it potentially controls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Milica has moved her knight to here, where it controls only 4 squares. So that doesn't make life better for her in the short run. Okay, I'm now going to push e3. That comes with a potential attack. I could capture the knight now if I wanted to. Okay, she's come down and pin my knight. I'm not concerned about that. Going to develop my other knight. And she's moved the king. Why move your king? That's not helping development in any way. It's not really helping your safety. And it means you can't castle. It's going to make it harder to get this rook out into the game, and it's going to make it harder to keep your king safe later on. Okay, let's just bring this bishop out, just to d3. Now I can get busy castling, and then we can think about potential attacks in the middle game. Right, so this pawn is defended twice. Might kick the bishop. If bishop takes, okay. Again, just another drop piece. We're seeing this all over the time. The 550 players, 550 bots, seem to be no better at securing their material than the 400 bots, to be honest. This knight is now attacked by 3 pieces. I'm going to take it with a bishop. And yet again, I mean, these are just random moves. It's hard even to imagine a chess beginner making a move like this, you know. Very hard to follow, really. Okay, and I'm going to pick up the rook. And black has still failed to recapture the bishop, so I'm going to retreat the bishop. Okay, so how do we punish this? My knight on f3 has a nice square there. Also gives the queen more options. This knight doesn't really have much to do, so maybe I need to move this knight first, do something with the queen, then move this knight back around. I'm going to capture that pawn. Put the queen here. This square that's now defended 3 times, okay. So I'm going to actually move the queen back, because I don't want the pawn to move forward attacking my knight, with the bishop then attacking my queen. That would not have been fun. So, changing plans. Always good to change your plans. Always good to be ready to change your plans. Okay, I'm going to push now c4. And push again, kick the king back. Got 2 squares it can go to. And now we can think about closing in maybe. Got a nice bishop there. Good control of that diagonal. I might just push this pawn on through. Can I put a rook onto here with check? Okay. So I'm thinking about maybe put my knight on g4. And the pawn can't capture because it's pinned. If the knight captures, okay, swap off the knight, shall we? Or check there. Check there. Queen into here, threatening to capture that knight. Right, queen's defended. Black did something right. Okay, if I can capture this now with a rook. Okay. Looking pretty safe here. Just go on and capture that, or... yeah, capture that there. I've still got this fork with the knight here, so hitting the king and the queen. Okay, that's check. The king has to move, capture the queen. Now I can capture the knight. Only the one move, and I think that's checkmate. There we go. So yeah, again, pretty much the same story. I mean, I find this quite frustrating playing these bots, but it could be useful, like I've said with the other 550s and really the 400s. If you want to practice not making mistakes and also spotting your opponent's mistakes, which does make sense around the 500 kind of mark, then it's a good place to just to have a little workout. But I don't think that these bots are going to be playing very much like human opponents. There's just some kind of randomness about the moves. It just doesn't feel normal. But hey, if you want to beat Milica around 550, well, that's how you do it. Again, and I say it every time with all of these bots, just solid play. Don't make the mistakes. Let the bot make the mistakes, because they're almost seems like they're programmed to do so. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Otherwise, see you soon.